Premiere.
Oh, I got to leave.
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's game day time, shine divine, we outside. About to slide up in the garden, somebody getting posterized. It's Knicks real talk, you know we in the city that's litty. We keep it a buck 50, like the New York City gritty committee. It's the pregame flame, you know the show hot like a Brunson burning. We about to turn it up a notch because we scorching hot. On the channel, we go hard like a enamel. For example, on that panel, we handle every intangible from Nick Stat to Julius Randle. We outside, a Nick fan talking shit, man, about that Nick brand who's standing on business tonight, alright? I'm about to hit up Sabrito's mouth water and 4 nice slice. Get a smart water on ice to play the order with my smart device. Here's a smarter right in the city, they know the twice. We get a popper in the Apple Watch, got the whole Metropolitan on the Apple Watch. Next real talk, we streaming on YouTube.com. But true dudes at this move, we spot on, dropping bomb. When the cop got a spot to sit, dropping that hot shit. They gon' think we event is up in your head. Enough said, you know it's us still up in the garden, it's about to get in their bag. Go flank a cab, then fly back to the triad or jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Salute everybody. What's going on, man? What's good? We in the building, got to go down the pregame show. Divine, Shaw Powers, Knicks Real Talk, man. We about to get into it. Knicks at the TD Garden tonight against the Boston Celtics tonight in Boston, man, 7:30. So we're gonna break the pregame down, man, and talk about all that good stuff, man, and all that good and everything else going on with that. Let me meet my partner in the building first, Shaw Powers. What's good, my man?
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. Let's get it.
Yo, let's get it, man. Knicks Real Talk. We in the building, man. About to go down, man. Knicks coming off the loss in a tournament against Milwaukee, 146-122. Now that's where we move on to the next one, like we always say, on to the next. So we about to go in here in Boston tonight and see if we can beat the number one team in the Eastern Conference right now, playing pretty good basketball, even though they lost their last game too. After everybody in the top of the East End, they lost all their last game, so that's crazy. But they still a formidable team. They right now leading the Eastern Conference. Shout Powers. 15-5, they doing their thing. So we got to go and play them tonight 5 times this year. Let's hope we can go down there tonight and try to steal one.
Yeah, no question about that, Divine. Like we talked in the background, we may get a spot of a Porzingis tonight. So KP probably be out on the court tonight. So it's not like we don't know this team. We played fairly well against them last year, and we just only lost 1 game to them this year. You know what I mean? And this is a team that we need to beat, and that's the bottom line. And this is we fare well against this team pretty much in the last couple of years. I mean, and beating them a couple of times. So I think as long as we get out there and control the pace, grab our rebounds, and shoot our free throws, I mean, that's what we got to do tonight. And we definitely got to do all 3 of those tonight against this elite team in the East to get a win from them tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's interesting to me, especially coming off the loss we had the other night against Milwaukee. Like the whole vibe in the Knicks universe is different. It's hitting different right now. You know what I mean? Everybody it's more down feeling than up feeling because the tournament thing and all that good stuff. So it brings out to some of the kind of craziest stuff out there about the Knicks, man. But the Knicks just got to do what they've been doing all season. Shaw Powell playing hard. Playing for 48 minutes, being gritty. So tonight they got to go out there in Boston do the same thing. So it's going to be a fun challenge. Like I said, they flopped 15-5, number 1 in the East. We right there, number 5 in the East, 12-8. So we still right there in the pecking order, all the top teams. But we just got to go out there tonight. Let all that stuff behind it. It's over with. The tournament is over. All that stuff. Don't worry about the Obi Toppers and the Halliburton. Let's go out there and just play some basketball tonight. And try to get this win, man, to get us to 13-8. So I think it's gonna be a good game, man. I'm really looking forward to it, man. We get into our itinerary in a minute, the lineups and everything like that. But after coming off that game, the other night, Shot Powell, you've seen some good things, and you've seen some not so good things. So I hope a lot of the not so good things don't translate into the game tonight. You know what I mean? Leave it all behind in Vegas or whatever they were playing at. I forgot that fast myself, but leave it all behind and just get focused on the next one. I think that's what they do tonight. Their offense scored 122 against Milwaukee that game, but our defense gave up 146. And that's just not who we are as a team. But I think I say all that to say that I think we get back to our defense principle tonight. They had a day off too to think about what they went through, so they just got to move on and get ready to go out there and grind it out tonight, man. They did pretty good in a lot of statistics, other than 3-point shooting defense, but they shot well for the charity stripe in that game. The field goal percentage was around 44, 45. It wasn't bad, but that defense the other night kind of put a sour taste in their mouth. So I'm hoping they go out there tonight against Jason Tatum guys and have a different mindset. Let Julius Randle play the game he played, and everybody else contribute. I think we'd be okay tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, we try to match their scoring last game. We try to go punch for punch with them, and we lacked off a little bit of our defense. So tonight against a team that we fare well against this team. You know what I mean? We need to get some wins against this team. This is a team that we had to let know that it's not going to be an easy run if you see us a little bit down the line. So that's where I'm at with this. Like you said, Devon, there was a whole lot of hoopla after one game. You know what I mean? The Knicks played 12-8 over the first 20 games, and over one game, everybody started flying up there. This guy got to go. This guy got to go. And we got a good group of guys, man. And we in certain games we just haven't performed. You know what I mean? And this is a game that we need to perform tonight. You know what I mean? And it just so happens that a lot of our losses are against teams that were at the time we played them maybe a 500 team or so. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, man. We're in the same boat. You know what I mean? It's not too many teams in the league right now that can say that they're 12-8 right now, and I'm happy for what we accomplished. And I mean, we still got to do some things. We got to get some players that can get more consistent. We need some offense from Quentin Grimes. We need for him to get about 8 to 12 shots tonight. And I mean, we need that from him. We need Quentin Grimes to get a couple of games together, 4, 5, 6 games in a row before you have a lull in the action. You know what I mean? To help us win a couple of games and stuff like that. We need Josh Hart to continue to do his rebounding specialty and also drive that ball on the rebound right up the court and get those quick baskets and stuff. We need DiVincenzo, the big ragu, to knock some shots down when he gets in. I mean, so all these guys at iHeart, we need these guys to perform in order to beat this team tonight. Everybody got to chip in. You know, I mean, we need 5, 6, 7 players in close to double digits tonight. And I mean, we need to beat them as a team, not as individuals tonight.
Yeah, real talk. I think they will. I think they'll collectively come out there and do it as a unit tonight, man. Like I said, one game it's a one game. It is what it is.
One game.
But we know who this team is. We know who this team is. We really do. We know we've been watching them all season long. We know what they made of. So to have an off night is an off night. It happens, like I said. But I just want to see them get back to the basics tonight and just do what got them there. You know what I mean? And knowing that you always got to be on your game because teams like Boston and Milwaukee Bucks are in front of you. And them the teams where you trying to get to. Them the teams you trying to take down. So, it's a learning experience as well. But tonight, I think you see a different Knicks team tonight. I really do think these cats going to come out there and know that they didn't perform the way they should have on the defense side of the ball. Like I said, they scored 122 points, but that was because Milwaukee defense wasn't that good neither. But, I think they got to go out there and just do the same thing they did in that game offensively a little bit, but hit some threes and play some defense tonight, and I think they'd be okay. So it's going to be a good game, though. Boston, we haven't beat them like we needed to beat these guys lately. This would be a good chance to get one in Boston in the TD Garden tonight. Let's go out there and just cross T's and dot I's and do all that good stuff that you need to do and all the intangibles and all that stuff, and just win the game. Hopefully they can get back off from Boston with that. So, and on that note, though, Sharp Powell, this is going to be a tough game, and they got some creme de la creme players over there. Obviously, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Porzingis playing tonight. You got Drew Holiday. I mean, they got a squad, no question about it. They're going to be where they at, in that top 3 in the East because they're that good. They got some talent down there. And they got a pretty decent bench. Pritchard, them guys can knock down shots from all over the place. Henzer, whatever his name is, that cat can shoot it too. So, Derek White. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think we got a good roster too. So we just got to make sure that we go out there and clicking on all cylinders tonight, and knowing that you got a chance to go in there and win. So I think the Knicks have a chance to win every night. It all depends how they play that night. But I think they got enough talent to go down there and win games like this, man. People keep thinking we're not beating these teams, but we are. We beat some talented teams. And I think this one night, I think we could beat them as well. But I like the attitude of the team though overall after that game. Hearing RJ and them and Randall, RJ and Brunson for that matter. Like, y'all said the same stuff last year. We wound up in the fifth and went to the second round. So they understand the noise out there. They not too much worried about it, man. We ain't worried about that. And from hearing a couple of these guys quote, which I was good to see, Brunson and RJ answering that, people asking a question, they just gave them some good answers about it. And that's how you're supposed to do it. So, let's go out here and just by the end of the season, these boys will be where they need to be. But tonight, I would love to see them come out there tonight and just try to go up against these cats like it is a playoff game. Just like that playing tournament game, they need to do that tonight. And maybe they do that and do the things you always talk about. We talk about on the show for the what they need to do, the turnovers, or maybe the foul shooting or the 3-point, whatever the case may be. But they need to do that tonight and to do it at a high level. I think they can win this game tonight. Microphone.
My bad, Divine. Tonight is the night that I would like to see our big three, score double digits, 20, 24, 22, 28, whoever picks those numbers. We need those three guys to really perform tonight. Never to let these guys know and make them, like Tom Thibodeau said, make them feel you tonight. Be physical a little bit, bump somebody. If you accidentally fall, I ain't advocating for no injuries or no play or nothing like that. But if you get pushed and you just so happen to fall, close to Porzingis, I'm just saying, But with that being said, we got to make them feel us tonight, man. And we like I said, we need 6 players tonight to be in double digits. We need 6 players. We need the second unit to have three players in double digits, and we need our starting unit to be in double digits. And a big pickup from Mitchell Robinson tonight, 6-8 points. Quentin Grimes, 8-9 points. 7-8-9 points from Quentin Grimes tonight. We need production from him tonight. More than 6 points, 7-8-9 points. We need production from him tonight. And who did I miss? That's it. Those are IQ quickly. DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. We need. That's where I was going. Mitchell Robinson, Quentin Grimes, and Isaiah Hartenstein. We need about 7, 8, 9 points from Hartenstein tonight. Those 3 guys together can get us, 17 rebounds, 20, 21 points between those 3 guys. That makes a big help. And this needs to be a be by committee tonight. That gritty committee that you talk about, to find that New York City gritty committee. That's what we need tonight, and really need a team effort, I believe, tonight to beat this team.
Okay. Hey, real quick. From the chat, salute to everybody in the chat. Julian, Jerry, Jermaine, salute to you guys. And coming in the real talk, make sure I get my people in here. Amani the Great, what's good from Indianapolis? What's going on? Dwayne, everybody. Darren, excuse me. Julian, my man JB just said the Bleacher Report said that DiVincenzo is starting tonight. Let me put that out there.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. If you want Quentin Grimes to last this season and put him into the second unit where he can get more shots with IQ, he's playing with guys that he likes to play with with iHeart, and he likes to play with IQ. That may not be a bad. If it's true, I'm not against it. I'm not going to say I'm against it. Only reason why I say a little bit against it because we play in Boston. We may need Quentin Grimes to step up on Tatum. But let's see what happens. If it's true, I'm not opposed to it.
I'm gonna put it like this here. I'm a Grimes guy, but y'all guys heard me say on the show. It's not because of skill, not like because he's in a slump. I don't have a problem with Shinzo coming in. I think Grimes in the second unit would get more touches for the Knicks. He would get.
He sure would, and he'll be playing against second units on teams which he usually dominate, and he will get more shots with IQ and with iHeart on the. Him and iHeart have a perfect combination. They always passing each other, and he can cut a little bit more and get the ball more in his hands in that second unit with him and iHeart. This is where I was hoping to see a lot more of them. I still believe that iHeart is going to average around 3.54 assists a game. He is a great passer. If you can get the ball to the man that's cutting and they score the basket, he will easily average about four assists a night in that second unit.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I didn't mean to cut off the what we really get into, but I was important. I'm glad y'all put it out there because I think this is important, ladies and gentlemen. It's important from a lot of areas. Let me just go over this right quick. We get back into the pregame stuff. This will benefit the Knicks and Quentin Grimes from my standpoint. Not because Shinzo deserved to start over him, not because we don't think Grimes is not good enough to start. It's not that. I think we want Grimes to flourish. Put him in the second unit where he don't have to worry about Jalen Brunson. He don't have to worry about R.J. Barrett. He don't have to worry about Julius Randle. It'll be him. IQ would be the prominent two scorers out there with Josh Hart. I think it's like a win-win situation, and it'll take the pressure off of him. You know what I mean? Just take and then down the line, if it had to turn back the other way, then so be it. But for now, I think this was the best move the Knicks could have did as a coach, as a team, and to do this. This is important because I think it's going to make the team much better because Shinzo is not a slacker on defense. He's good at defense. So you're not losing that much defense. You know what I mean? I can't take nothing away from who Quentin Grimes is probably, to me, one of the better lockdown defenders when he got it going in association. But I do think this move would benefit his career, his confidence, because he would be able to be more freely with that basketball. He just can't do it with them threes. So let's hope that it pans out that way. But I think it's a good move, though, because now you got another playmaker in the starting lineup, too, because Shinzo could play make as well. So that kind of gives you another guy who could pass the ball pretty well. And Grimes is good at it. People don't give him credit for it, but he's a good playmaker when he got his shot. His passing going. So if it is, I hope it is. If it's not, it is what it is. But I don't have a problem with this, man. I just think you got to kind of shake it up sometime when they're going. We always said after 20 games, Tibbs going to reevaluate the team where they at. He do it all his teams. At the 20 games, he's going to reevaluate where the Knicks is at and where they're not. And being that my man in the slump right now, it's a good move for him. And even if he come back to the starting lineup, that's fine. But I like the move, though, for his sake and the Knicks' sake, because I think it's going to help him. And you know, because he's the ultimate team player. So now he can get his shots up, man. Let's see. Hope it works out that way. Either way it go, if he start him good, if Shinzo start him good. Either way it go, that's the beauty of having two guys who can start. That's the beauty of it. So even if Shinzo or Quentin Grimes, I couldn't care less. I think they're going to both help the Knicks. So let's hope so. But anyway, thank you for that, Julian. Julian, for getting that conversation started, man. I'm glad we just went to go over that because I think we talked about that the other night and being, you know, and I just think it makes sense whether it's going to happen or not. But I don't have a problem if it's happening. Salute to the chat, everybody. Danny, what's good, my man? NYC B-Ball, what's good? West Coast Knicks, heck to everybody, man. Salute to you guys in the chat. Thank y'all for coming in. You know, it is the pregame show. Divine Shaw Powers. Knicks at the up in the TD Garden tonight. So they got to go down there and try to get a win, man. After coming off that loss, like I said earlier, 146 to 122. They ready to go, though. Let's get it. Let's see what we're going to do. Boston got Porzingis playing tonight, like I said earlier. Jaylen Brown, all the guys in the building, and they lost that game in the Eastern tournament before we did. So they lost one. Milwaukee lost. We lost. So three of the top 4 teams that was in the tournament lost. You know, we was one of them. So that's okay. Now we just got to go down there and let these games that count now, Shaw Powell, and go down there tonight in Boston and let's go at it tonight, man. I'm ready to see Knicks go at it, man. Just go at these dudes, man. I know they got they got a bad taste in their mouth from that game against Milwaukee because I just think if they would have been playing defense and scoring a 3-point shot, they probably would have been in the game. But we live to fight another day, and that's tonight, man. So what do you think about that game tonight? Microphone.
My bad. I'm sitting here trying to look through a couple of Yahoo Sports and ESPN. They still have Quentin Grimes as of now starting. So, but you know, I didn't check MSG yet. And what time is it? So they don't start for another hour. If it dropped already. I'll check that next. But hey, listen. We just, no matter who starts, it doesn't matter who starts right now. I mean, it really doesn't matter who starts. The matter is making sure that we make them feel us. That is the bottom line. We have to do the same things that we did last game a little bit, driving the ball to the hole. We were pretty effective driving the ball to the hole and getting them in foul trouble. We had Giannis with 3 fouls in the first half. You know what I mean? We just couldn't continue to do those moves, driving to the hole where we could have got him in foul trouble and possibly took over the game with him out. With that being said, continue to drive the hole. We have to up our 3-point shot. I think we only took how many 3-point shots we took last game? 15, 11, something like that. It was under 20. We got to get back to that shooting around 33 pointers a game, you know what I mean, to make sure that, good 3-pointers, quality 3-pointers, And that's, and when we get to the line, hit our free throws, man. We had an excellent game. I think we missed maybe 3. I forgot the numbers. I think it was less than 5 free throw shots last game. So that's pretty good. We're starting to get around 80% for the games and stuff like that. A couple of games we've been like that so far. So let's see if we continue to do good work and get this win tonight.
Yeah, real talk, man. And Hector, when you get a chance, give me your reason why you think that's a bad move. We bench Grind. Just tell me what you feel in the chat if you don't mind about that, and let me see your reason why you're opposed to it. Yeah, man. But tonight we just got to cross T's and dot I's, man. Leave it out on the floor, rebound the basketball, hit the 3 throws and everything. We need everybody who didn't have a good game the past game, like you said, have a good game. You know what I mean? And if they could do that, if we could have these guys, come back and play a decent game, we'd be okay. Just another bump in the road, I would say, until what we're trying to get to in this thing, man. So we definitely got to start just doing what we got to do to get it going, man. And if we do that, then I think we'd be okay for sure. But I'm looking forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just another game, man. It's a lot of games in the season, and I think it's important that we go out there and take everyone one day at a time and not jump to conclusions of blah blah blah. Just go out there and play every game, one game at a time. We're not going undefeated for sure. I don't think nobody going undefeated. So we're gonna win some, we're gonna lose one, but we still can't let it shake up what their primary goal is, to get deeper than they did the past season. So let's see how they do it tonight, man. They got to come out there and play tonight. And then if they play tonight, then I take it from there. So, but I think they're gonna be on. That's gonna be a fun game tonight, man. And I think they're gonna put their Friday night Knicks. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's go out there and take it from there. So I think they're gonna come out there and play tonight, man. I think you're gonna get a solid game from a lot of them guys. I think you're gonna get some more guys solid. And I think you're going to have some bounce back games from a couple of guys tonight, and they need it. So let's see how it goes. Microphone.
That's because I was on here checking stuff. I still see Quinn Grimes is starting, but we need 6 guys to score double digits tonight. You know what I mean? We need 3 in the starting unit and 3 in the second unit. You know what I mean? To score double digits. In second unit, does have to be 20 points tonight, but they all, 17, 18, 14, those numbers like that, you know what I mean? Aside from our heart, you know what I mean? Those are the numbers we need from 3 of those guys in that second unit. I mean, our regular guys getting about 20, 24 to 28 points, you know what I mean? And, a game with Quentin Grimes where he could come in and get 8, 9, 10 points tonight. You know what I mean? 3 or 5 or something like that. I mean, 3 or 5 from the 3-point land or something like that. Get some shots up tonight. Make some free throws tonight and stuff. So I'm just looking for I know as we sit here and we talk, I'm a little monotone too after that last loss. I'm not ready to trade off the whole team and stuff like that. I see some options out there that was pretty good though. Some of the options, but the Knicks got to get back to defense tonight. I mean, we got to keep them. We got to try to keep them low, low scoring tonight. We can't firefight with these guys and try to go 130 points tonight. You know what I mean? We can't do that. I mean, we got to be around 115. You know what I mean? 115, something like that. I mean, keep them. We got to lock down. We got to shut down some of the players tonight, man. Everybody can't get off. You know what I mean? We can't have, 4 or 5 of those guys on their team, Pritchard's and all those guys, and Holiday and all these guys to, really, pop off tonight. Or what's their center name? The 35-year-old guy.
Oh, Al Horford.
Al Horford. I forgot his name and stuff. We can't have him have 14 points tonight. You know what I mean? We got to shut those guys down. You know what I mean? And if we can do that, I believe the Knicks can beat this team. The Knicks can beat this team. I have no doubt that they can beat this team. And I hope tonight is the night that they do.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat. CL Smooth in the building. C. Lee, what's good, my man? C. Lee, what's good? Jerry Fritz to die for. Julian, everybody, peace to the God, all our wise, man. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Heck to everybody. But yeah, man, we match up well against them, believe it or not. That's what's so interesting about it. Is like we got the firepower to go against them. Like I said, they big three Porzingis, Jaylen Brown and J.T. We got R.J. Randall and Brunson. Let's get it. You know what I mean? We good there. We just need all the other usual suspects to show up. You know what I mean? The guy that and I think that's a big thing about this team and where they at as a team, because we got guys we know on any given night can give you 20. Just can go give you
right.
We need them other guys like the Quickleys, like the Grimes, like the Shinzos. We until we get another guy who could do what RJ, Randall, and Brunson do on the regular, them guys got to show up. And tonight, I hope they show up. You know what I mean? Because we need them. And like I said, no matter what Brunson or RJ and Randall do, if these other guys don't pop, Josh Hart, I Hart, everybody, then it's a different story. But I believe in the team. I believe they will. I'm not too much worried about it. I think Knicks can go on a run sooner or later. You know, I'm not gonna let that one game deter me. But I'm definitely starting to see. How would I say the word I'm looking for? Certain type of things they do that make me think like is quickly going to do this all the time when a big game come. Is he going to show up? Is Grimes going to be inconsistent? See, them are things I got to look for because I had this team going to a certain level. So for me, as not only a content creator but as a fan, are these guys going to stay consistent? And if they don't, then I'm gonna have to start saying, okay.
Just like that, yeah. That's like our right, Divine. You know, as you see it, you call it as you see it.
All of that.
And I'm not mad at you for saying that. Like we were just talking about DiVincenzo starting tonight. I'm not opposed to it because I see something that can happen that could be better. And I mean, if he goes into that second unit with iHeart and IQ. I mean, it could work better. It could be the same role that DiVincenzo has in the second unit. Play good defense, go through screens, and shoot the rock. And you're playing against second unit. You know what I mean? You're playing against a second unit team, so you don't have to play against the Tatums. You ain't got to go against the Browns. You ain't got to contest and try to help out on Porzingis. You know what I mean? You're playing against the secondary, and not knocking their second unit and nothing like that, but for him it could be maybe a little easier for him to get in rhythm. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just seeing things since that's it.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Shot. I think it's all worked. And Jerry, you 100% on with that, man. They only one game out. The Knicks is in a good spot, ladies and gentlemen. 12 and 8.
They are.
Yeah, fifth in the Eastern Conference. Everybody in front of you got a loss except for Boston, but they got three more losses. We got 3 more losses in Boston, but we only got 1 more loss in the second, third, and the fourth team. So they're still in a good place, and I think this team is fine. But we got to make sure when it comes down to playoff time, that these guys that we are talking about is able to handle that load. Because when we get to the playoff, that was our Achilles heel last season. Our younger guy, just what they was ready for, but they wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? With an Ellen Randall kind of threw a monkey wrench in the game. But we need IQs. We need the grinds. We need these guys to come out there tonight and play consistent. That's all I'm asking, consistency. I'm not telling you to be a superstar. If you score 13 tonight, try to score 13 tomorrow, the next night. You know what I mean? The night after that, not 13.
Right.
Not 13 night, then 2 the next night. You know what I mean? That's the limit of Knicks with the guys until they get comfortable as being consistent ball players. Once Grimes be comfortable being a consistent ball player, then the problem is over for the Knicks. You know what I mean? In a sense, once IQ and Shinzo them play consistently, then I think the team is going to be dangerous. So until they get there, we just got to hopefully they have a good deal with the hope and prayer thing on a night basis. Hope they have a good game tonight. You know what I mean? We're going to have to deal with the hope stuff until we get another player in here who could no matter what, even if he only averages 15 points a game, but he's still getting you 15 points a game every night. That's the consistency we need in our players. And I think that's the reason why it's important that, Tom Thibodeau reevaluate these guys the way they are, and I think that's what did we say, Shot Powers? After 20 games, he's gonna reevaluate this thing. He's gonna evaluate it. He's gonna evaluate the team, reevaluate them. I meant to say, Tibbs does this all the time, ladies and gentlemen. For us, I knew after the first quarter of the season, he's gonna see where his team is at. He's gonna see where each guy is at. Okay, we've been 20 games to the season. Where are you at? He do that with everybody, you know. So if you ain't at a certain level, then he might say, okay, you know what I'm gonna do to help you out and gonna help the team out. And that's just where we at with Quentin Grimes. It's not about Quentin Grimes, but that's where he at because it's what he going through in the season for the inconsistency. Once he get consistent, things change. And I just think that's just the way it go down. Let's hope that these cats can get it going tonight against Boston, knock these boys out, man. Give them some work in there. And I know it's gonna be a tough 4 game, but I'm gonna see if we can go win it. But anyway, let's get into the itinerary about with these guys, who going down tonight, how we doing it. And then we get back into some more talk, man. It's the pregame show. Divine, Shot Power, salute to everybody in the chat. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Real talk. If you look at what's going down tonight, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, we're gonna be in Beantown tonight against these guys. 7:30 p.m. Knicks in Boston. Let's go get it, man. If you look at where the team's at right now for the teams, Knicks is 12-8. They 15-5. We 5th in the Eastern Conference. They 1st in the Eastern Conference. Away, we 6-5. We over 500 by 1 game at home. Away, they undefeated at home. Our offense rating is at 11th. That went up a little bit the other day because I think it was 12th. But their offense rating is number 8. So we right there with an offense rating. Here's where the problem happened. That game against Milwaukee took us from a 4 or 5 point off defense rating. Now we up at 8. We gave 146 points. You know that was going to change. So obviously we know we really not an 8 defensive type of team. We more like 4 or 5. But that game the other night just pushed them numbers up. And they obviously their defense rating is 2nd, so they pretty good. So that's what I mean. It's going to be a tough one. They net rating is number 1. We number 5. That's not bad. That's why I said we got to get his Knicks team some kudos because the way Tom Thibodeau know that he got a team that not every night somebody going to pop, so he got to play a certain style of basketball. He might have to slow it down, hit the free throws and blah, blah, blah to keep the other team from going running amok with the score. And that's what they didn't do the other night. That's why Milwaukee ran them up with it because the Knicks didn't do the things they needed to do on defense to slow the team down so they ain't got to score them any point possession-wise. And I think that really is ugly had for us the other day. But that's this team stats moving forward for the night. Obviously, our top gun, Jalen Brunson, 25 a game, 3.7 rebounds, 5.6 assists. They top gun, Jason Taylor, 27, 8-4, having a pretty good year. Their team is number 1. He definitely in the MVP conversation. Team leaders, Jalen Brunson, like I said, 25 a game, basically. Jalen, 27.5. Robinson, 10.4 rebounds. Tatum, 8.9. 5.6 rebounds for Jalen, assists for Jalen Brunson. Derrick White, 5.3. So that tells you right there is that Mr. Robinson got to handle. He should have at least a rebounding perspective. Good game tonight. If Porzingis not out rebounding Jason Tatum at the center spot, that means Mr. Robinson should be able to dominate down there. But Porzingis can get you 10, 11 rebounds every now and then. So let's not get it twisted. Last 5 games, ladies and gentlemen, we 4-2. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got that's wrong. They got too many games there. So we really. We had 3-2. We 3-2. Obviously, we lost that one in Milwaukee, but we 3-2. And so we'll take that, man. We over 500 in their last 5 games. They 3-2. So that's why I said it's gonna be a pretty good game tonight, man. And they've been giving up some numbers. Excuse me. Let me go back to that real quick, man. They gave a 122 to Pacers, which is the Pacers killing everybody like that. They gave a 119 to the Sixers without Joel Embiid, and I think what Tyrese Maxey did play that night. They defense held against the Bulls. They defense held against Atlanta, and they lost to the Orlando Magic. They gave up 113. So if we just got to go out there and play our game, I think we'll be able to do that. The last matchup, they gave us the business 114-98. Jason Taylor had 35.
They got beat by Miami. They got beat by Miami too.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah. So but it's gonna be a different chess tonight. We in a white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and they rolling out the Celtic green as usual and all that good stuff. Projected starters, if it don't change, they say it might be changing. For here, a couple of guys saying that Quentin Grimes won't be in there tonight. Either way, that's normally usually starting 5 for the New York Knicks. at R5, and here see Shop how look 24 25 a game, 5 points a game, 6 under his season average. RJ Barrett 1 under his season average. He ran 19 the past game. Julius Randle 3 or 4 under his season average from last year, 25, I guess. And Mitchell Robinson is also 5 points, 3 to 5.
Yeah, he's about 4 or 5 points off. He's almost
So that's what we got to hope to God get out there and do what they do. Drew Holiday look like he under his. They're right about where he had. Jaylen Brown under his. Tatum about right around where he was at the past year. Porzingis, I think Porzingis scored 20-21 the past year. So that might be a little different on that aspect. But he called out, but he's playing game time decision. He will play tonight. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen, for the artillery for the night. So we just got to go out there tonight and play who in front of us, and let's get it popping with these boys. Shop out. I'm ready for Knicks to go ahead and do these guys, man. Real talk, and I think they go out there and get it tonight.
Yeah, I'm expecting the Knicks to come out to play basketball tonight. I mean, we need team basketball, that togetherness. We need that team basketball tonight. We need about 6 players in double digits tonight. Like we was talking about those 12, 13 points. We need that all through the second unit, 13, 15, 17. We need 8 points. You know what I mean? We need numbers like that in that second unit tonight. And I think let's see how Randall comes out tonight and how he starts to execute. Hopefully he does some of the same plan that he was doing, driving to the hole and shooting short jump shots right around the free throw line like he usually does. Let's see if he does some of that tonight, you know what I mean? And shoot a couple of 3-point shots. Don't go crazy. Don't go shoot 8 3-pointers. But if you can shoot 5, keep it under 5. Let's get Quentin Grimes 8 3-pointers tonight. Let's see how different it makes if Quentin Grimes get 8 3-pointers instead of Julius Randle getting 8 3-pointers. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much it. Mitch Robinson has to, get out there tonight and be a offensive rebounding juggernaut tonight like he usually is. I mean, we've been getting out rebound offensively in the last couple of games. I think last game was 17-11 or somewhere around there. I know they had us by a couple of offensive rebound. Those second chance points we can't give up to these good teams like this. We got to pack it in and rebound the basketball. We're a pretty decent rebounding team in the league. I think we're still in the top 5. So, we got to get out there and rebound tonight. So, rebounding is a big key to us winning tonight. Limit these guys to 1 shot. Make their averages lower than what they usually shoot. I mean, if one guy gets hot, you lock down everybody else. You know what I mean? If Tatum is shooting 37% for 3 points tonight, let's get him down to 34, 35%. I mean, do things like that. Makes makes the game easier for the team. And team defense tonight. It's all about team defense tonight. I would love to see these guys get anytime we score over what is it, assist, Devon, 20 or more.
20 or more.
About 20 or more. We need to have about 32 assists tonight. I mean, we need to play team defense tonight. Team defense with the Knicks and they hitting shots is a hard team to beat.
Yeah. I just want to piggyback off with a lot of wild said. That's why I left that up there. And I think we spoke about this, and we spoke about this the prior show of one of them. Orlando Magic and Indiana Pacers is not staying up there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all that right now. You know what? You gotta. How would I say this? It's a pecking order to this thing. You know what I mean? It's paying dues. They nice young teams. Halliburton is exciting. Obi Toppin is exciting. But they not playing that style of basketball in the playoffs. Number one.
Yeah, they play that real 7-second offense, boy. They really play that.
And then wait till the season. Wait till everybody. Like one thing about basketball, once somebody know how you play the second time around, might not be good as the first time. So a lot of these young teams are catching a lot of these teams by surprise. Like Orlando literally catching a lot of teams by surprise. Not because they're not talented, because they are talented. But I think people that think, man, these young dudes is really going at it. So next time you see these guys play the next team again, you're gonna see things. Now the team gonna play them different. The first game we played, we let them do this, do that. So when they play them again, they're gonna be like, you know what? We're gonna take this away. We're gonna take that away. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And then you will see that the Indiana's and the Atlanta Magic start coming back to earth. Because look, Orlando done lost 2 or 3 in a row, something like that, whatever. So teams catch up to you. And I think that's what's going to happen with them. But I still think they're going to be playing worthy and all that. But I believe a lot of them teams, they're all going to start falling back down. and cream rises to the top. Let me put it like that. Make it short and simple. And you will see the team who got what it takes to get there, get there. Right now, it's just wide open. Any given night, they shocking people. But they might just slow it down, though. They'll slow it down. So, let's hope. I'm hoping the best for them. But I think that's what our Knicks is at. I think we are who we are. I think we right where we supposed to be. I said 4 or 5. Maybe some people had us top 3. We still right there. So I think for Boston, the Milwaukee's, 76ers, us, Miami's, the Cleveland's, cream rise to the top, bro. Town, and I think that's what's going to happen pretty soon. Maybe how we get by the halfway point of the season or getting closer to the end of December, you will see who's going to be where they're going to be at. Mark my word, because now you about to be battle tested again against teams you beat already. They're going to come at you a whole different way the next time, So let's see how it goes. You become the hunted, not the hunter, and I think that's what's going to happen. But let's hope for our guys. We already know what we made of. They know what the Knicks are made of. Shot power. We know who we are as a team. We're not too much worried about this or that. We just got to make sure we don't beat ourselves. We haven't been doing that a lot this year. We just got to go out there and play New York Knicks basketball and don't worry about everything else. Because at the end of the day, we know we'll be at the end of the season. We'll be okay. We at this spot. We about to go play them in the playoffs. That's what it's gonna come down to. So they just got to stay consistent to get there. Because I still believe in that 51 season. The tougher this month is, y'all watch this team. Even tougher this month is, I bet the Knicks come out over 500 in this month, more than better than we think they're gonna come out. I just think they're good.
I'm happy with in the next 20 games winning 12-8. I'm good with that. We'll be 8 games over 500. We'll be 24-16 or something like that. I would be happy with 12-8, especially with this next, especially with these next 10 games about to hit us. Man, these next 10 games are rough. You know what I mean? And this is the time to come out and start showing what you are about. You know what I mean? These next 10 games is going to make or break us. You know what I mean? And I believe in the Knicks. You know what I mean? Every game, every time we come on here, I'm going to make sure that I try to put something out there to make the Knicks win, something that I see that the Knicks can do to make themselves win. And I believe that they can win tonight. You know what I mean? The team defense. You know what I mean? 6 players in double digits tonight. This is how we win the game tonight. You know what I mean? And usually we have good games from RJ against the Bostons. We have good games against IQ has pretty decent games against Boston and stuff like that. These are the guys that we're talking about tonight that need to step up tonight, and I believe the Knicks will be ready for the challenge tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm just glad we got Knicks basketball back. You know what I mean? After that, sometimes after you lose a game like we lost, you got that bitter taste in your mouth. I'm like, I need some Knicks basketball back because I need to see the cat get out there and show me that was just a bad night. That's all I'm trying to say. I need the Knicks to show me that just was a bad night. Just wash it up to a bad night. And that'll let me know tonight how we play defense. Our defense come out there tonight playing. I don't care if they lose the game. If they go for 48 minutes, they lose by 2, 3, 4. I'm good. That's Boston. That's who they are. They got just as much of talent we got, or even better, maybe. So you got to expect the Knicks not to, like they just, you're going to beat these. No. Boston is the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. They've been to the Eastern Conference Final the last couple of times. They are who they are. You know what I mean? So we trying to get to where they at. So if they beat the Knicks tonight, I'm not going to be shocked and mad like, Knicks suck. Nah. We got to get to where they at. You know what I mean? In order for us to get to where they at, we just got to play consistent basketball. We got enough smoke to give them. We got smoke to give them, but all that smoke got to be smoking at the time. You know what I mean, Shop Hours? So I think we just got to go out there and play tonight, man. Get back to New York nitty gritty basketball. That wasn't gritty the other night. Tibbs said, y'all not letting them feel. Y'all not making them feel y'all. That's not gritty. And they just got to get back to their grittiness tonight. And then they play Boston well, man. I mean, sometimes, and like I said, Porzingis ran the monkey last time we played them. I get it and all that. But tonight, I bet you're going to see a different Knicks team, man. You ain't going to see the Knicks team you seen the other night. If you do see it, then I'm going to be upset. You know, we shop out like, yo, we wasn't expecting this. So let's see how it goes, man. They going to come out and play tonight. Whether the score wind up being, I don't know. But I guarantee you will get the best of the Knicks tonight. That's a resilient basketball team. Them cats got a lot of guys who got a lot of character on that team. A lot of character. You know what I mean? These cats used to winning. You know what I mean? I be playing that team been to the playoffs that I know of since every player on that team have been to the playoffs. So they get it. They get it. You know what I mean? So we got guys who would do it, Shaw Power. So let's hope that tonight they no cats coming to play tonight, man, against Boston to defend real well because they got a lot of good players down here, man. So, but I'm confident in this team though. I ain't wavering. I think they can go down there and give them the smoke tonight if they play the right way.
Yeah, no, of course, Divine. You know the motto, man. They go out tonight and they control the pace. When they need to run, they run. When they need to slow it down, they slow it down. Grab rebounds. Tonight we need a monster game from Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, and Julius Randle controlling those rebounds down there tonight. Those guys need to have double-digit rebounding tonight, heavy, and hit our free throws. R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle gets to the line a lot for us. You know what I mean? We're usually around 20-something free throws a night. You know what I mean? Julius Randle had a pretty decent game last game with his free throw shooting, what I was hoping to see. And we need RJ to continue to stay around 85% from his free throws as well. Brunson needs to get in there and knock some of the shots down. And I hope that we can get Quentin Grimes to drive to the hole so he can get to the line. He's only been to the line 3 times this year, if I'm not mistaken, less than 5. I know for sure.
It's the first one the other night.
Right, you know what I mean? So he needs to get to the hole and start helping himself make points and putting fouls on the opposing team by hitting some free throws. And that's pretty much it. And we need to get out there tonight and shoot about – I'm back on them shooting 3-point shots. I love the way they ran the pace last game by driving the ball. But when they wasn't hitting 3-point shots, I was like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? They wasn't hitting 3-point shots. You know what I mean? And soon as usually when we're going to have a good shooting night, Brunson is hitting off the gate. Randall he hit pretty good last game. RJ starts hitting a couple of shots. You know what I mean? And we start seeing the IQs hit a couple of shots and the DiVincenzo's. We didn't see that last game. And I'm hoping that we see that tonight because with them making shots makes it a lot easier for us to win the game tonight. We need 6 players tonight to be in double digits tonight. And we need to shoot over 36% from 3-pointers tonight.
Here, and I'm gonna have to put this out there because Billy Goat to me just confirmed the suit to Billy Goat. He said Dante is starting, ladies and gentlemen. That's about the 8th person I've seen put it out there. So I'm gonna have to lean towards he's playing at the starting lineup because he's another one who put it out there. So they must be getting the information that is coming in. But here's another thing, like I said, man, I'm good no matter who the Knicks start. I don't care as long as the team is winning. Is Dante going to make us better in some sense? Start him. That's what you're supposed to do. And here again, like I said, Tibbs evaluate this team after 20 games, which I think everybody should do that. I think see where your team is at a certain time of the season, so you know if you need to make some moves or make adjustments or whatever. Tibbs is good at that. He did it. He said, okay, after 20 games, my 2 guard is not giving me right now what I expected him to give me when the season started.
Right.
That's what he expected. So Grimes is not giving him what he expected when the season started. So after 20 games, I got to reevaluate my starting 5. And he did. And whether it's because he said in the media, I don't care, but I still think it's a great move for his career, mainly for his career, because he has some freedom to show improvement, get his confidence back. Shinzo is a good rebounder. He's a good playmaker.
He's a vet.
And he's not scared of the moment. He don't won a championship with the Bucks. He done played with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. He done been around the culture, ladies and gentlemen. So, and Quentin Grimes haven't even been nowhere near nothing like that. And the man won. So I can see why Tibbs is leaning on that. Not because Grimes is a bum, because Shinzo might spark that unit and have another playmaker out there with Brunson and Randall and RJ. I think it's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be a bad thing. I think this will help Quentin Grimes because he will be able to get more shots up. He just will be able to get more shots up. That's period. Because he can't get in the rhythm with Randall, RJ, and Brunson. I'm telling you that now because I think we all know basketball. If you got 4, you play basketball against 5 with guys on your team. Everybody else shooting, you can't get a shot. That shit happens. Am I right or wrong, Sao Paulo? All of us that play street ball, organized ball. When you got cats who got a popping, it's hard for you to get your shot off because you know what? They got the ball all the time. And then once you give it to me, shit, I ain't shot all game long, so I ain't in the rhythm. I get where he coming from with that. He's 100% right about that. His problem was you don't shoot it though. But at the same time, that wasn't a problem last season when you scored 11 a game. The same lineup, the same 5 people in the lineup, same offensive system. Last year you came out the gate, you scored 11 a game, you down to 5, and you so right now take a step back for a minute because you it's not given to you as earned. You just don't give Quentin Grimes the starting line, the second. He got to earn that. You just don't give it to him because he got to earn it. Right now, he's not earning the right to be the 2 guard on the defense side of the ball. Yes, but he's not earning the right to be a starting guard. And I think Shinzo he seemed like he's earning the right to do it to a degree because he's been having. So I think that's where it comes down to. I think Tibbs is just saying, listen, man, you're not giving me what I need you to give me right now. Whether it's my fault as a coach, whether it's day 4 of the players in the starting lineup, I don't care, but you're not giving it to me. I need to shake this thing up. And after 20 games, he reevaluated. He did it. Ain't no big deal. I think it's gonna be fine, Shot Powder. I'm liking the move myself, man. It's no knock on Grimes. It's not. It's just that right now he in a slump, and your slump could be affecting the way the team play. I think that's human nature as a coach. You know what I mean? To reevaluate shit. I do that in my own life. Where you at, Divine? You ain't where you need to be, bro. You got to reevaluate some things. You know what I mean? So to make things better in your life. And that's what he had with Quentin Grimes. So salute to Tibbs, man. Ain't no favoritism. Ain't no favoritism. Grown men, you better hold it down. Or somebody gonna hold it down for you. Shot Powell, and I think that's the reason why he's on a. That's why right now he's going to the bench because his production is not there, and that's it. Ain't nothing. Not to mean he can't do it, but at this present time, in the first 20 games of the season, he ain't did it. He might do it the next 20, but his production right now ain't there. And I see why they trying to take that chance to do something different. Something for Rand. I just wanted to let you know, give you my thoughts on the Quentin Grimes of why I think it's going to make good for the Knicks to put him on the bench for now. And if you that dude, you would take that spot back. That's all to it. If you that dude, show Tibbs you want your spot back. Go out there and handle your business and bust some butts and get your spot back. Until you do that, you won't get it.
It is a win-win kind of situation of both parts. You know what I mean? We get DiVincenzo that's a veteran and with a veteran lineup. And those passes that those vets pass to Quentin Grimes, DiVincenzo is going to shoot those shots. No question about that. He gets the ball, you give it to him, he's a little open, he's going to shoot that shot. Those are the things that we haven't seen from Quentin Grimes this year. What I have noticed is, and we talked about this, Divine, Quentin Grimes gets the ball, he takes 1 or 2 dribbles, he looks like this, he looks left, he looks right, then he passes the ball. You know what I mean? Randall gets the ball at the top. By the free throw line, he draws the double team, which is Quentin Grimes' man. He kicks the ball out to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes takes the ball and he dribbles it up to the top of the key. To the top of the key. I'm not to the key, to the top of the 3-point land, and then he starts to reset the offense. So we won't see too many of those things happen with Quentin Grimes with DiVincenzo. And in the second unit, like I said, man, just think of it like this, man. IQ, Quentin Grimes, Hart, Josh Hart, and RJ with Quentin Grimes.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
You know what I mean? That's how the second unit is going to look. So I'm not opposed to seeing Quentin Grimes in that lineup, especially against the second unit on the opposing team. You know what I mean? And with the guys that he's on the court with that like to pass the basketball. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that our guys, because Randall's 7 assists a game and 5, 6, 7, 5 point something, and Brunson is 5 point something. But they're more of a isolated starting unit. You know what I mean? And when they isolate and draw the defense on you, when they look to kick the ball out to Quentin Grimes, he's not performing. Maybe it can start a joke in the starting unit with passing the ball to DiVincenzo, and he can get hot a couple of games in a row. And then the second unit, Quentin Grimes can probably get back to that 9, 12, 11, 13 point scoring a game.
Yeah. Hey, Nick Yak, that's a good question. I'm going to tell you one thing why I don't think I would worry about that, because Quickly's not the only one scoring in the first, second unit. That's the purpose of Grimes being. Quickly going to get his. That's just who he is. But think about it. Quickly not going to take all the shots. He'll take his shots. But Quentin Grimes got a chance to get the ball passed to him and go ahead and do his thing. In that first unit, it's hard when you got three dudes dropping 20 points a game. See, I think what it is, shouldn't be about Quickly getting him the ball. It should be about Grimes having, when he do get the ball, he don't got to say, I got to give it up to this one of these major players. He got a chance to get the ball and do something with it. I mean, obviously, Quickly might be a shoot first type of person, but he's not selfish though. You know what I mean? You know, he averaged 3 or 4 assists a game this year. I think it's going to be easier for Quentin Grimes to play with Quickly than play with Art. He don't have to stand in the corner with Art Quickly and Josh Hart, because him and Quickly the best shooters in that lineup. You know what I mean? Josh Hart and Hart don't shoot the ball like Quickly and Grimes do. So I think that when my man get a rebound, Josh Hart, he could see Quentin Grimes over there. You know what I mean?
Or he passes the ball.
Yeah, he passes the ball. Or my man, what's his name? Josh Hart. When he's a good rebounder, he's a good facilitator doing this. So he'll get more shots with Hart and J Hart opposed to Randall Brunson and, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think I don't want to say.
I believe so.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's about Quickly not passing the ball, because Quickly, I mean, he might not be selfish, but at least he still got a better chance to get more shots in the second unit than the first unit. I think that's what the all ball come down to, because them guys is not a selfish basketball team. The Knicks might be an ISO team, but they are not selfish. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson in their last 10 games, damn, they're hitting 10 assists. Randle then had some 8 assists a game. Jalen Brunson had like 8, 9 in the last 10 games. Can you imagine if Quentin Grimes and Mitchell Robinson and RJ were hitting their shots? That's what it all boiled down to, hitting shots. You know what I mean? So I think he'll have more freedom to do that, man. I really believe it's going to be a good move for him, man. Let's hope that he go out there and take advantage of it, because I think it's going to help the Knicks as a team be better. I really do. This one move I think will really benefit the Knicks, because you can't take something away from a guy if he ain't got it. Ain't nobody taking nothing from Quentin Grimes. He ain't got it right now. We ain't taking nothing from him. He ain't got it. So, you know, let Shindle to me right now on the offense side of the ball, ladies and gentlemen. Quentin Grimes is a stellar ball player. He just ended he in a funk. And right now, put that funk on the bench until he get out of the funk. Then you can bring him back to the starting lineup. Because we ain't all about Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the New York Knicks. It ain't about Quentin Grimes. It's about the New York Knicks. And the basketball team.
It definitely all I'm looking if we're implementing DiVincenzo in the starting lineup is to see him get to around 12 points a game. I mean, that's all I'm hoping that he can do, something that Quentin Grimes can do. You know, and we need that 12 points in the starting lineup. I mean, 12 points from him, 8 points from Mitchell Robinson. That's 20 points. And then you got 3 other guys that's 60, 80. That's 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 80 points in your starting lineup. You know what I mean? That's where we need to be. You know what I mean? And that's where we need to be. We need like 12 points from them. You know what I mean? I'm being modest about it, because Julius Randle and the only thing is Julius Randle seems to look for him too. I've noticed him and Julius Randle, when they're on the court together, he looks for him to shoot the rock. You know what I mean? And this can possibly, you know what I mean, if this is a good mix, if this is going to happen tonight and stuff like this, we may see Julius Randle with a triple-double tonight.
Yeah. Hey, let me give him his just due. Hey, Hector and Norican, would you do that? That's a good question. Quentin Grimes in a deal, whoever, for Klay Thompson. That's crazy.
Klay Thompson on New York, yeah, I would do it. I would if Quentin Grimes would. And it depends on who else will go in that deal, but maybe
make the money where he got
Klay. Come on, Klay Thompson. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Klay Thompson will make about what 30,
40. That's what we want Grimes to be, a la Klay Thompson, Allen Houston guy that can shoot the rock, drive the ball a little bit, and can play some good defense. That, of course, Quentin Grimes could be like a Klay Thompson. If we could substitute that, if we could have Klay Thompson instead of Quentin Grimes, who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, real tough. That'd be fun to see, man. But you know what? I think tonight is just going down, man. They go down there and fight hard, scrap and everything and play. But make no mistake about it, I'm loving that move tonight, man. If it's real, I'm loving it. I think it's gonna pay dividends. Because remember this, ladies and gentlemen, and here, let me put a cherry on top of this. What happened to the Knicks last year when Tibbs did the same exact thing?
You went on a 9-game winning streak, right? 8 or 9 games or something like that.
Yeah, Fournier was stinking it up. He replaced it with Grimes. Knicks went on a run. Quentin Grimes sticking it up right now. You replace it with Shinzo, you go on a run. He's just not doing what he's supposed to do to help the team, ladies and gentlemen. So watch when Shinzo go in there tonight in that starting unit, set that starting lineup. Even if they lose tonight, you're going to see a different style of play for the Knicks in a sense. You know what I mean? And watch what I mean.
You definitely going to see if the Big Ragu is starting, he is going to shoot that shot. If I'm not mistaken, what was the stat? I think he was in the games that he started this year, I think he averaged 19 points, 18, 19, 20 points a game. So, I mean, if we could get DiVincenzo to shoot those shots that Randle and Brunson passes to Quentin Grimes, and I mean, more consistent. The thing we talked about earlier about consistency, if we could get him in there shooting that shot more consistent, someone that could be in there shooting the ball more consistent, that makes the team a better team.
Yeah, man, that's all it is.
That's all it is.
That's all it is, bro. Just listen. I'm playing better than you. I deserve to play. Yeah, that's all it boils down to. Mano a mano. You know what I mean? So right now, it's all gonna work out. I ain't worried, but I like the move. I'm excited about this. I really am, man, because like I said, it works out both ways. Quentin Grimes can get in that second unit, be a freer, more basketball player. That's number one.
Yeah.
Not because he's not good. He is not now we picking Shinzo over him because we don't like Quentin Grimes. We are Quentin Grimes fans, ladies and gentlemen. But sometimes you got to bear witness to this is what the shit is going on right now.
We all see it, man. We ain't got to sugarcoat this, Vaughn. We all see that Quentin Grimes is not performing right now. We need a spark. And if DiVincenzo could come in here and give us a night every night for the next couple of nights that he continues to start, about 12 points, his average could be around 12 points a night. That makes the team a better team, man, because we're not getting that from Quentin Grimes. You know what I mean? And he can pass the ball too. And he plays pretty well with Jalen Brunson. I mean, he plays pretty well, and he plays pretty well with Julius Randle. And now you will see Julius Randle almost averaging 7 assists a night, messing around with DiVincenzo, because he's going to hit some of those shots. I mean, he's a big time. They call him the big. They don't call him the big Ragu for nothing. He hits some big shots, man. So let's see what happens. Let's put that sauce in there and let that Ragu simmer up. I'm not opposed to it, and I think it's a good move for the Knicks to move Quentin Grimes to the second unit because he more online. I'm telling you, him and iHeart is they play together pretty well. iHeart passes the ball to him, and if you make those quick cuts that he tries to do in the starter unit, you'll get those passes from iHeart. You know what I mean? If he can make those, we may see Quentin Grimes get to the line more often. What I just talked about earlier because of iHeart. iHeart likes that backdoor screen, the over-the-top screen. He's big, and he knows how to make a pass. I think if Quentin Grimes goes into that second unit, it'd be a blessing in disguise.
Hey, Big Taz, salute to my man, Big Taz. Salute to everybody in the chat as well, man. Y'all got it popping up in there as always. Here's where I'm at with that, Big Taz. It might destroy his confidence that he don't. This is the NBA. No boys allowed, my man. He a grown man now. Confidence. You destroy your confidence. You better hope you light a fire under your butt. That's what he should do. It shouldn't be about no confidence with a cat like that who's been here 3 years, been in this thing. I think he should be mature enough to say, you know what, this might benefit me because I'm just not playing well. I hope I'm right, Big Taz. Maybe not, but I think we 2 point now with this Knicks team, man. If you ain't got your shit together now as a player and you in the big leagues, I mean, you literally up here in the big league. I know, it'd be different. He was an 18-year-old rookie, or he just came in here. He just, he's 17, 18. Quentin Grimes about 20-something years old, man. How much confidence do he need at this time in his life? So I just where I'm at with that. I think that he just got to go out there and realize he's going to be better off for himself in that second unit. He's going to be able to get more touches. He's going to be able to do more things. And I think it's going to go well for the Knicks, man.
We'll probably end up getting to see all that stuff that he worked on in the offseason with JJ Redick in that second unit. Yeah, because I surely haven't seen it in the starting unit. And I'm not downing Quentin Grimes. I don't want to make it sound like he's going to the bench, because there's always going to be something now that he goes to the bench. And if with the Ragu starting and stuff like that. It's going to be controversy now. Oh, Tibbs and Shaq, Quentin Grimes and blah 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 blah. Oh, Quentin, the Grimes hive is going to go bananas. But if Quentin Grimes can get into that second unit and start shooting open shots off of those passes from Hart and Josh Hart, and I mean those guys pass the ball. And a couple of years ago, I wanted this to be our starting lineup: IQ and Quentin Grimes, before we got DiVincenzo. Before we got Brunson, before we got Brunson, I wanted that to be our starting lineup going into this season. So let's see if in the second unit they can make that chemistry work, because both of those guys can shoot the rock. And IQ can pass the basketball as well. He does chuck a little bit and he dribbles the lettering off the ball, but he can pass the basketball too. So with Quentin Grimes being over there, being open, I think we'll see some Quentin Grimes can get more fluent in that second unit. And if we can get him to shoot 3 or 5 from the 3-point line in that second unit, that's beautiful.
Yep. And to me, it's almost like you change. It's not. I don't think it's not going to hurt either way, because Shinzo was a 3-point shooter and he's a 3-point shooter, right? It to me, and even with Grimes in the second unit and Shinzo in the first unit, the Knicks still probably operate the same. Only difference is Shinzo crashed the boards more. He's more playmakerish, hypothetically, if I'm using the right word.
He's moving.
He's moving. Yeah. So and like Grimes said, if Grimes said Tibbs keep sticking me in the corner, if that's the case, then now you ain't got to worry about getting stuck in the corner. Now you in the second unit where you got more free flowing. You free flowing now. You just
and you're not going to get pulled quick. Right. You're not going to get pulled if you miss a shot, if that's the way you're feeling. If you shoot a shot and you miss it, you ain't got to worry about it, because you ain't coming out for another at least 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes. You got to give somebody a rest. So you're gonna be out there for the duration. You get your time on the court. Yep. That you don't have to worry about missing big shots no more.
Yeah, NYC B-ball. I think that's gonna be a big thing tonight, man. Don't let KP do what he did the other night. The last time we played him, I meant to say. He stretched Mitchell Robinson out there behind that 3-ball line, and he was knocking him down. So NYC, I agree with you on that, man. We got to make sure we handle that pretty well. Don't let him just go out there and shoot it. And we need everybody rebounded by committee tonight. Because if
what was the score with their last game?
Yeah, because he dropped like 20 something on us the other night. He had like 5 or 6 threes. So I do think that if he pulling Mitchell Robinson out tonight like that, then we got to rebound by committee tonight. We need Julius Randle's 10.
Yeah,
Divine. 7. Yep. Yeah, we need everybody to step up tonight, because they got a good rebounding team there. Like I said, Porzingis pulls Mitchell Robinson away. Them 10, 11 rebounds gonna go down to 5 or 6, because they're gonna be multiple times gonna be out there trying to guard him on the perimeter. So that means Mitchell Robinson won't be around that basket, get them defense rebounds. So we need
RJ tonight.
Yeah, we need Randall, RJ, Brunson, and DiVincenzo, Grimes quickly. We need a rebound by committee tonight, man, and that's got to be. But good point, Norica. NYC B-ball, because I do think that it's gonna be important that if we get a shot going. A good thing about this too, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not expecting KP to be a sniper tonight. He ain't played in 2 weeks or something like that. So coming off an injury, but you still got to get on him because he can shoot the ball, no question about it. Big Taz killed it. He said reports have came out that Dante might be like Evan Fournier, which can bring the Knicks back to the situation, which I don't think so. I don't think so. My man is a winning ball player, man.
That's a joke.
That's a joke.
But yeah, let's see what happens, man. I think this could be something, a start of something. I think Quentin Grimes can get more. Like I said, Quentin Grimes only needs in that second unit 3 or 5 3-point shots, 3 or 5, 9 points. If you can get 9 points in the minutes that he get in there, that's great for his that'll make him feel a little better. And that's just being nice, saying 3 or 5. Maybe we can go 4 or 6 or something like that. Or how the metrics goes and stuff like that. But and I'm telling you, we may see Julius Randle get a triple-double tonight with Dante. If Dante comes out and be that quote-unquote Dante Inferno tonight and shoot the rock when he's passed the ball by Julius Randle, I'm almost positive Julius Randle passes Quentin Grimes the ball at least 4 times a night. I mean, that's probably being modest from off of that foul line where Julius Randle likes that foul line, right by that foul line on the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
If Dante can knock down those shots that he's giving to DiVincenzo is going to knock him down.
Hey, Billy, go. I'm sorry, Shy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, that's pretty much it, man. He's gonna knock it down. I'm hoping to see what happens tonight.
Hey, Billy, go. But you dead on, man. I'm trying to tell you, Dante is a solid defender. The kid is a good defender. So he
goes through screen hard too, man. He goes through screens.
You're not losing too much, ladies and gentlemen. That brother be on. He be ball hawking. He be on you just like Quinn Grimes do, but he be trying to get all you take steals. He be stripping you right there in your face. You're not missing. You're not losing much with Dante and Quinn Grimes on that switch. You're not. You're really not. I think both of them play some exceptional defense. One of them just got to go on right now. One of them got on the offense, got to go on. The other don't got to go on the offense. Other than that, you got 2 of the same players, man. I'm not even sweating that. I think they're gonna go down. I'm gonna miss Quentin Grimes one-on-one defense up against the bigger, better opponents like the high echelon player that he guard every night. You're gonna miss that. But I still think Shinzo makes up for that in a lot of ways too, because he's an on-ball defender as well. But he is also in the lane defender as well, good pass lane player and all that. So it's gonna be fun, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, I got the Knicks tonight. I think we rebound, bounce back. I think I got the New York Knicks tonight, 110 to 102. 110-102 in Boston. Boston got the number 1 defense. I'm gonna go 110-102 tonight. My New York Knicks come out of that shellacking the other night and prevail and win this game. That's what I'm going with tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not too far from you, Devon. I got the Knicks tonight, 115 to 108.
Okay.
115 to 108. I think our defense comes back tonight. I think we hit some 3-point shots, and I think the transition or not transition, the switch from for DiVincenzo and Grimes may benefit the team tonight. We may see a little spark from DiVincenzo. All we need for DiVincenzo tonight is to be the Inferno tonight. We need him to be a flamethrower tonight. If we can get that DiVincenzo, we're going to have a good night tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Knicks come out to play tonight. No question about it. I think we get this one, man. I think we get this one. Sometimes, you just got to get it, and I think it's going to be that night that we get it. I think we're going to get that thing tonight. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here, man. Great show. Chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all had it going on. Y'all dropping some fire up in there tonight. But listen, man, let's go ahead and see the Knicks and go up to Boston at the TD Garden and get a win tonight, man. Norrica said they taking an L tonight. Norrica had Knicks 96, Boston 101. It's all good, Norrica, man. Like I said, we're gonna pick the Knicks to win all 82 games. That's just what we do up here.
That's what we do.
We know that's not reality. We know that's not reality, but we picking them to win every 82 games. That's just a fun thing we do with this prediction stuff. We know the Knicks will lose 20, 30 games, whatever. But tonight, every night we picking these cats to win. So right now, if I was a gambling man in Vegas, I'd be 4 games richer than I was. So I'm still good. So hopefully tonight, they go out there and play ball tonight. Shot power to really get it tonight, man, and have fun with it. Get back to the basics and do what they do. Fabian, I like that score. Fabian got 113-107. I like that.
Yeah, I'm right there, Fabian.
With him, that's a good score.
I'm right there, Fabian.
Yeah. You got 2 good defense-minded teams. We just didn't play good defense the last game. Shot Powers. Let's see if we can get back into it. Man, give me your last words. We can get out of here. Everybody get ready to get into that game over their game prep and get ready to get it popping.
Salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. That's where it's at. Control the pace. Grab some rebounds. Hit your free throws. Try to shoot over 36% tonight. 115 to 108. New York Knicks win. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. Listen, man. You got the Raptors on Monday. December 11th, they play the Raptors in MSG later. That we be at Madison Square so they be playing then. So look out for the pregame show then and all that good stuff, man. And but listen, we go have a good thing, fun tonight. Y'all enjoy the game. We see y'all in the next episode, same time, same channel. Hit that button, going out the door. Don't cost you nothing. You know what it is, man. Tell a friend. Divine Shot Powers. Knicks Real Talk. We in the building, man. 24/7, 365. Let's do it. Peace.
Premiere. Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
It's game day time, shine divine, we outside. About to slide up in the garden, somebody getting posterized. It's Knicks real talk, you know we in the city that's litty. We keep it a $150, like the New York City gritty committee. It's the pregame flame, you know the show hot like a Brunson burning. We about to turn it up a notch because we scorching hot. On the channel, we go hard like enamel. For example, on a panel, we handle every intangible for Knicks stats to Julius Randle. We outside, a Knicks fan talking shit, man, about that Knicks brand who's standing on business tonight, alright? I'm about to hit up Sabrino's mouth water and 4 nice slice. Get a smart water on ice to play the order with my smart device. Here's a smart device in the city, they name it twice. We get a pop in the Apple Watch, get the whole Metropolitan on the Apple Watch. Knicks real talk, we streaming on YouTube.com. But true dudes at this move, we spot on, dropping bomb. When the cop got a spot to sit, dropping that hot shit. They gon' think we invented up in your head. Enough said, you know it's us still up in the garden, it's about to get in their bag. Go flag a cab and fly back to the triad or jet lag.
Knicks real talk right here, I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks real talk right here, I'm representing with my peoples right here.